Bootstrap as a foundation for a browser application UI project. So I'm Ayeshmantha Perera. I'm the developer who worked on this project. My primary mentee is Steve and my secondary mentee is Julie. Had a great, awesome time with them during the summertime, during this summer, and with the community as well, OpenMRS community. So without further ado, let's have a look at what is the main influence for the project and why it did take part in this year's GSOC. So as we all know, OpenMRS is very popular around the world now, and in countries like South Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Lesotho, Zimbabwe. So, and it's a very well known fact that mobile devices are very popular among these countries. Without having a mobile responsive UI, it's very hard for the end users to use the application. So this is the main reason why this project took part in GSOC 2019. Okay, then let's have a look at project objective. The main objective is to migrate the reference application to Bootstrap 4, and we have identified some primary goals and additional goals which we had to achieve throughout the project. Migrate login page section, home page section, patient dashboards, and like additional goals like registration section migration, manage module section migrations, likewise. So without further ado, I will be walking you guys on the work that we have done throughout the project. So before moving on, I just want to point out that we have finally set up the test server for the community to test out things, and if you guys find any errors, please let me know, and I will work on them as well. And let me walk you through the final demo. So I will be starting from the login page itself, and as it's shown, it's already responsive, and I'm using admin user and followed by the password with capital A admin 123, and also you have to select the location in order to move forward in your session. So after you log in, you will be able to go to the home page. This is the reference application home page, and you can find few modules in here as well. So first I'll have a look at the header section component, and you can see you can change the header section component likewise, and then we can go to the patient dashboard section, and there you can find patients who are currently enrolled for the application. And if I go inside one patient, it will be redirecting me to the patient dashboard. So this is a patient dashboard that we have made it responsive, and as you can see, all the attachments and everything is responsive here, and there are vitals, captured vitals, observations of the patient, and these things are managed here, and recent visits. So first let's go to a recent visit of this particular patient, and as you can see, this patient page also is now responsive, and you can go through, and you can go to the appointment section as well. So this page is also responsive for smaller devices as well, and as well as for the iPad like devices as well. Okay, so that's it about the visits. So again, if you go to educator, and there are a few other sections, subsections. End visit is a pop-up, message pop-up, so it's also responsive. And as you can see, this is the form which captures visit notes of a particular patient, and it's also responsive now. And if you go to admit to inpatient, you can admitted by, and where you're going to admit the patient. This is the form which takes those details. That page is also responsive, and the page where we capture all the vitals of the users, of patients. So this is the page, and it's also responsive now. And if you go back and go to attachments, this is the page that we are going to upload all the attachments related to the patient. So I have as sample, I have uploaded Steve and mine images, so they are responsive as well. And then if you go to add past visit, it's again a pop-up, so you can add past visits of a user, and you can merge current visits of one user. As you can see, these pop-ups are also responsive according to the screen. And when you go to schedule appointments, this is the section where you take appointment details. It's also responsive. Request it, so if you go to request appointment, you can fill in details to request appointment for the patient. You can make the patient died, and this is also a form where you mark the patient as died. You can make it there, and it's also responsive now. So that's it about the patient dashboard. So when we come to the home page again, there is active visits. This is the second section, and is also responsive, and it is again redirecting us to the patient dashboard itself. So there's nothing much on that. Then let's go to the appointment scheduling section, and this is the home page of appointment scheduling module. Manage service types, include many service types. You can add new service types as well, and it's also responsive, as you can see. You go to smaller screens, you can see the responsive tables. So then if you go to appointment schedules, provider schedules, you can take appointments from here. It's also responsive now. And daily appointments, if you go to daily appointments, there are hospital locations and providers which are shown. So we don't have appointment request for now. So this is all about the appointment scheduling UI, and it's responsive as you see. And then let's go to the capture vitals page, and you can select the user, and let's give kind of this patient must be checked in. Let's try the other patient. So we have a previous vital record capture as well, but you can record another vital by going here. So you can enter all details related to the vitals, and it will be recorded for that in the application. So as I shown you, all these four sections are responsive, and let's go to the register patient, and it's also responsive now. If you go to the web view, it's like this. Okay, that's it. And now your reports. So let's look at data management. So you can merge two patients by giving the patient IDs here. You can search patients here as well. So it's also responsive as well. And if you put configure metadata, this is a kind of a section to look at, that will manage sections, manage forms. You can see the manage forms are responsive, manage encounter rows are, and you can add new encounter rows as well. encounter types and encounter types. Manage location attribute types, and we can add this is the location type form which takes into details. Likewise, and manage mappings is OWA. We have touched OWA, so it's not working. And manage patient identifier, and you can add new patient identifiers. It's responsive as well. And manage privileges, manage roles. So all the sections under configure metadata is now responsive. So yeah, there are a lot of forms here. So manage visit types, visit types. So these pages are now responsive. And that's about configure metadata. Let's move into the system administration. So in here, the main section that we have covered is manage apps. This is the place where we keep all the modules details. So we can add new app definitions from here. So this page is also responsive now. And yes, showcase find the status type action. We can start and stop the application. I'm not gonna play with these things because I'm all currently running through the demo. And let's go to this chart section. So chart section is also responsive now. This is due to chart section size. We didn't upload it to the server, but it's working in the previous demo that I for the midterm demo that I have published. So then when it comes to global property management, all the global properties related to the application are stored in here. So if you want to add new global property for the application, the form is also responsive for you, so you can add things. And then you can go to the manage account section. So there are you can add new accounts as well. And this is also responsive, as you can see. So that's it about the demo, and this is all that we have covered for the project. I think most of the modules are now being covered for the project. The other part that we want to cover is style guide, which is not covered yet. I think this will be that will be a future task for us to migrate it to Bootstrap 4. So that's it, and I just want to thank my community. Thank you OpenMRS for giving me this great opportunity. I really enjoyed it working with you guys, and I really want to mention Sutagar and also Cynthia in this end, and they really helped us, Sutagar and also Cynthia. Just a kind of reminder, and I also thank all the members, community members of OpenMRS. And yes, that's it, and thank you guys.